Hello, everyone, and welcome to All on the Table. I'm Jen Giggles, the Game Master for this episode, Secrets of Small Gods. Today is a special episode, and normally I'm not the one doing the actual production. So apparently, I forgot to put my own name underneath myself. My pronouns are she, her. And while I get myself set up, I'm going to pass it over to Common to introduce and talk about the new character for today's special episode.
Hello, my name is Common. My pronouns are they, she. Today I will be playing a new character, a Gripply named Boofus, who is a frog woman on a quest for identity. And I can pass it off to whoever would like to go next.
I'll go next. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Billy. My pronouns are she, her. And today I'm playing a puppet character, which is like some sort of nightmarish reanimated doll situation. and he goes by the name Petit Chal. So, yeah, he's just a little guy. And maybe he's up to some mischief. Who knows? And I'll throw it over to our third player.
Hello. My name is Third Player. I use
Hello,
he
third player.
E3.
I'm upset by that.
I'm so sorry. I was like, your name is. For some reason, I was like, your name is Tensi, and I was like,
That's close enough.
It's close enough. Sorry, I blanked.
I'm playing a big dog man named Katz, who Jen has graciously refused to provide a character sheet for, so I don't know anything about myself.
I love that you're playing a dog man named Katz. That's very fun.
Yes, indeed. You know, that's part of the fun of this particular special episode. We're going to be doing a few that's better. There we go. A little more square. We're going to be doing a fun little bit today in which none of them knows anything about themselves.
What?
They get to make it up on the spot, or they get to
Get to.
Yes.
Get to.
It's a treat.
It is.
It's a treat. This
That's
heavy
right, Katz.
obfuscation
You're a good
fog.
boy and you get a treat.
I am a good boy. Oh my god, treats. Yes.
So as I said, this is a special episode. It's special episode number 7 of the series. Special episode number 8 will be releasing within the next couple of weeks, and that is our special episode with Common that is only visible on the YouTube channel. And then we'll have one more special episode, maybe in December. We might not do a special episode. We might do something completely different, and then we will finish up the series through the next 3 months to end in March. So we have 4 more regular episodes of the series after this to go, and parts of today were planned to be part of the original series. This special episode, this part originally got cut for time. Just when I was plotting everything out, this got cut anyway. So I think it's a perfect time to bring back out this particular character. Now, the 3 of you wake up in a bar. You are in a bar. You've never been here before. Nothing here looks familiar. You're all from the Mwangi continent, around the region of the Impossible Lands. So strange occurrences are common to you, such as Katz is When I say small, I mean that in like D&D stature terms, like 4 foot tall pug walking on 2 legs. Billy is playing a puppet. A puppet is literally a reanimated doll. The Impossible Lands do weird things, and then of course, Boofus is a Gripply. Not well, they changed that name. It's a different name now. But a frog person.
Frog.
And
Frog.
you don't see anything you recognize. This is kind of strange. Do any of you know each other, or are you all strangers?
If she ever remembered any of them, she doesn't remember it.
Yeah. I just know that I'm I'm your friend all the way, the whole way.
Yes.
I'll be your friend no matter what.
Yes, of course I know these people. They are my friends. They are good friends. I have been with them for I don't know how long. I don't know their names, but we are good friends.
Good friends. Ugh.
Okay.
Kitty cats go down now.
So which one was that? Which cat tax was that there, Billy?
Oh, that was Cat Jon Snow, of course. So named so I could differentiate him from human Jon Snow on Game of Thrones. Okay, he's back. All right, go on.
So
Get out of here.
Tail in frame the entire time.
in
Yeah.
in this bar, you've got you're in a corner booth, kind of in the back side of everything. Looking out, you see a lot of like familiar ancestries around you. You see some humans, some dwarves, some elves, general, just general things that you would be aware of. But the bartender's a little weird. You've never seen this before. In fact, roll me a lore history check. And you can decide if you're trained in that skill or not.
Wait, do I have to roll actual
Yep.
real
Roll
physical
a physical
dice?
die for this, please.
You do.
Holy shit!
I'm gonna choose to have disadvantage here.
No
Or
disadvantage.
disadvantage, like a
Yeah,
flaw.
you're just not trained in it.
I mean, I
Chat,
don't.
I apologize.
That's a 9.
The chonker comes out. Yeah.
I got this guy. He's just a little guy.
I got this
I
bulky one.
don't think I eat or drink, so I don't know what I'm doing in this bar, but I'll roll my history check. That's a 4, and I'm
Okay.
not trained in history.
What?
I got a 9.
You got a 9. Okay.
I also got a 9. I'm gonna say not.
Okay.
I was gonna
We're
say
not
a more complicated thing, but
So, with being trained, with not being trained, you would just add, obviously, your intelligence modifier to this.
Yeah,
Um,
of course.
Billy is the only one who gets an intelligence modifier. Billy's intelligence modifier will be determined by my D4.
Oh, hell yeah. Here we go.
0. What?
How?
That's a +3.
Intelligence modifier. +3. Woohoo. Okay.
Yep. So none of you recognize the creature behind the bar. In fact, you're not even sure it. None of you know whether or not it exists somewhere on the planet. You've never seen it before, but it's very strange.
Dare I say it might be a little impossible.
It's a floating ball with a mouth,
Ball?
2 regular
Ball?
eyes, and then tons of other little eyes sticking out all over it.
Cats, no, cats, get down, cats.
Ball?
No, not a ball, not a ball, cats, no.
You said ball too. Oh my god,
Sit.
ball.
Sit. Watch.
So
It's not for the kids,
that
I'm
is
gonna
the
do it.
bartender. in this space.
Ooh, some sort of little eye man.
If you've played
Alright,
D&D, you know what I just described as a beholder, but beholders don't exist in Pathfinder.
Whoa! It's crazy. My cat is just, he must
Jen?
have missed me.
Jen,
Uh-huh.
Jen, I'm gonna lean in real close and whisper this.
Yes, they do.
If you isekai'd us to D&D,
No. No, I'm not that mean. But yeah, you know.
Yeah, this is just an interstitial campaign.
fuck yes.
Okay.
So as you
I've never seen something like that.
getting there, you're almost ready to go. The bartender floats up to you. Welcome. I'm the bartender by virtue of being the longest one here.
Hi, I'm Petit Charles. What's your name?
Name is they all call me Henry.
Henry?
Yeah.
You seem
Henry.
like a good guy.
Oh,
Want to play?
no. I'm here to tell you how it works. Everyone who enters this space does so when someone else leaves. I happen to have replaced the previous bartender, and so that means I'm the bartender. You three are patrons here. You must solve the mystery of how you got here to leave.
Whoa.
I know nothing else. I've been here for 200 years and haven't figured it out for myself yet.
Wow.
But there are at least 10 floors worth of rooms, a couple below in the cellars and basement. So here on the main floor, this is the safe space. If you're in the bar, nothing happens. But once you leave the bar, well, things happen.
Okay. Do you have to solve all 10 rooms? Is it like an escape room?
I don't know.
You
I
don't
try
know.
not to leave the bar.
Right. That's probably why you've been here for so long.
Anyway, here's some ales.
What she said. That's a good one. It's a good one, Groofus. I don't think I eat or drink, so I'm okay.
Oh, all right. Takes back one of the 3 glasses and floats away. There's 2 beers on the table in front of you.
Boofus is going to inspect hers, and then try to like shuffle it around like it's the puzzle from the physics puzzle from The Princess Bride.
Oh.
Okay.
So clearly I cannot drink the thing in front of me.
Okay.
Katz's whole face is in the glass,
Let me get
attempting to like lap it up from.
Let me get you a bowl. Hang on,
shoving
hang
her
on.
face.
Cats, let me
Cats
get you a
has
bowl, and I'll get up.
hands.
I
I'll get a
know that,
bowl
but I'm playing a
and pour it into
dog.
the bowl. I'll pour it into a big wide dish for you. Be like, there you go. There you go. Just it's a little bit's not gonna hurt him. He can have a little beer. It's fine.
It's not going to be healthy for you to have the beer. No, just kidding. We're not going to go.
It's
low on
okay.
dog.
Takes it in both hands, lifts it up to drink it like it's soup, but then you still hear the.
All right.
If you hear, if you know what alcohol does to dogs, that's not going to happen to cats. I am banning that
P.S.
from happening to cats.
Okay,
PSA,
that's fine.
don't give your dogs
I-
beer.
Don't know what happens to dogs when you give them alcohol. It is not a situation that I would ever find myself in.
It is one of the things
So?
in the Pepto-Bismol song. And that is the end of the
Yeah.
conversation. We do not need to discuss it here. So,
A lot of things in that song.
you have been told that
Death.
this place has something for you to solve for you to be able to leave.
All right, so we got to solve to leave. Great. So it sounds like they want to play a game. Let's play.
Play.
Kind of a game.
Cool. Where do we go?
Bye.
Upstairs? Downstairs?
I
Hi.
think we should. I think we should find hydration, actual water.
Oh yeah, you look kind of dry there, friend. Are you like, can you be out of water for a long time?
I don't remember.
Gee, I don't know. I guess I'll wander over to the bar and try to get some water. And then you see me like walking, like I've got no joints, I'm imagining, just like stuffed arms. And I'm just kind of like, one water, please.
Some poppets are like that. Yes.
Yeah.
Some,
I got button eyes, a big smile.
Yep. Some puppets are literally the stuffed doll. Yeah.
I suddenly want to play a puppet that's like a really articulate action figure, so their head can like go 360 degrees, and they can like pop off the socket. And
He's got. Hang on, I can't hold the sword yet. I need to switch my hand. Sword
Yeah,
pose.
yeah,
That would be very entertaining. I could see that being very entertaining. Yeah. All right. So you move along the process here. Where are you going to go? Are you going to go down or are you going to go up? There's 10 floors above you and 2 below you.
Let's go up.
Most threatening things are in the basement. Normally.
Yeah. I mean, what are these? How do these stairs look to my little like kneeless legs? I can probably get up here.
Not really that threatening.
Come with me, my child. I can give you a ride on my back.
Oh, thank you. Oh, it's not as wet as I thought it would be. Wow.
Because I am wearing clothes.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Hey, do we have any gear or anything? Like, do we have any bags on us? Like, I'm just in this bar. I assume we don't have to pay for the drinks or whatever.
What do you want on you?
Well, I don't know. Jeez. I'll look around and so Petit Charles has like these rough sort of hempen cloth that's like got 2 straps that go over, and then it's all like one piece on the bottom. He's got like a little shirt on underneath, but it's kind of like overalls, and he's got just like a big pocket in the front, and he's just gonna like kind of fish around in the big sort of overalls pocket. And can I find a weapon?
Sure. What kind of weapon do
Okay.
you want to find?
I find like a kitchen knife.
Perfect.
Like
you do
it's
pull out a chef's knife.
yeah, it's just like a chef's knife. It's like shing. Okay, cool. And it's like he doesn't have fingers or a thumb, but it's still like it's just like stuck to the little like flat part of his hand, and it works. It just works.
Magnets.
Okay.
You're not sure, but magnets might be possible.
Oh yeah, maybe I got little magnets under the felt there.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Entirely
gotta.
possible. Nobody knows how they work anyway.
No.
Poppet. Nobody knows how poppets work.
Thank you.
You're correct.
That too.
Chef's knife.
I don't want to talk to a scientist.
All right, I got my chef's knife. Does anybody else have any weapons or stuff that might be useful? What else I got in here?
I have a book of matches.
A book of matches. That's
Ah.
helpful. Okay.
Let's have.
I have
Let's have you roll.
I do not own pockets.
Roll roll a D percentile, please. There, Tensei.
That's not a dice you said we had to have.
Well, you could roll it on a D20. I mean, it's fine.
Just multiply it by
could.
5.
No, that's not how that would work.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's
pretty darn
fine.
close to how it would work.
No, it's roll 2d20 divide by 2.
For 1 times 5. It's fine.
53.
53. Okay, so you rolled above 50%. So you had a you had a chance in there of pulling out a holy symbol. You pull out a holy symbol.
Ooh. Cool.
It is.
It's whatever god you want. I do not
It's a
not
stick,
have
it's a
anything
stick.
on the impossible lands
It's-
that I can
it's a-
access.
It's
a
a
stick.
it's a nice gold chain with like on a necklace. Like you would almost see like an anime priest have, except instead of a cross, it's a bone, just made
Yes.
of gold.
Perfect. And that
Whoa, that's
is
great.
your holy symbol that you use to pray with.
Okay.
And since you're a good boy,
A lawful
you
good boy.
you frequently get your prayers answered by your god.
Oh, of course I do.
Because you're a good boy.
I ask for head pats a lot.
And so you have a holy symbol. That's good. Billy,
Yo.
in your pockets, you also find a spell book.
Oh, I got a little spell book. It says the instruction manual. I want it to be like a little fold up paper, like one of those like things you get with a toy where it's like
Mhm.
washing instructions. It's like 1 page is in English, then French, then Spanish. But that's like my spell book. That's how I'm gonna skin it.
Petit Charles has a spell book. Katz has a holy symbol. And Boofus finds a bow and a longsword.
Oh, I really thought you were gonna say a bow and arrow.
Arrows come with the bow. They were sitting
Sure,
right
sure,
next to you as you started to get out of the booth. You bumped into a longsword, a bow, and quiver. Yeah.
And did you knock one over and then Cats ran and grabbed an arrow that fell out and brought it back?
Yes.
Thank you, small dog.
Oh, you are welcome. You are very welcome.
So you all have equipment on you that might relate to abilities you can do.
I got a spell book.
Mm-hmm.
I believe this is kindling.
I can lay on pause.
You can use this for one.
No, it's licks. You give it like kisses. Give kisses.
Yeah. Lick on hands. Lick on. I'll workshop it.
Yeah.
I suppose the metal on this device could be used to ignite the kindling.
Sure could. Does this what's spell? Can I look through my spell book and see kind of what's in here, or is that should I wait until a more opportune narrative point?
You can look through it. You can choose 2 first level spells for yourself at this time if you wish, but I'll just
Sure.
tell you I'll tell you what's in the spell book later if you really want me to.
Yeah, all right. I'll just go look for some first level spells.
'Kay.
Oh, my cat is really in the way today.
All
You're
right.
beautiful, Cat Jon Snow. I love you.
And so you guys are heading upstairs and you go to the first floor. This hallway seems overly long as you look down it. It seems to get further and further away.
Hitchcockian.
Perhaps this uses physics. Boofus is going to try to use the bow and arrow to fire an arrow down the hallway.
Okay.
Mm.
Do you wish to have a dex bonus?
Yes.
Okay.
Cats chases it.
Your dex bonus is +1.
Cats, come back.
And you are trained in the use of the bow. So when you shoot it, the arrow just keeps flying and then clatters to the floor without hitting anything. And that's hundreds of feet away.
I do not suppose this is a wise journey.
Are there
It's
like
like
any
we have
doors or
to
anything
keep
on the
walking.
side?
There are tons of rooms. Like as the hallway got longer, the rooms got longer.
Oh, so it's like a hotel room hallway.
Yep, looks just like
Yeah.
a hotel
Okay.
hallway, but it just kept getting longer.
When you say it keeps getting longer,
Oh, it got longer. Like
You-
it looks like it's like 400 yards long right now, like really long, as opposed to
okay,
the
but we can
50 feet it should have been.
like see it elongating.
Yeah, you saw it elongating.
Okay. Pick up the arrow, run back.
Yeah, when Cats ran after, did we see like he got smaller into the
Yep.
distance?
Yep.
Okay.
I believe this home is warping to fit our expected dimensions.
What if I okay. All right, I'm gonna see. No. What do I want to do? I kind of want to see if it's like the arrow did something, or if it's just it'll do that for anything. So I'm gonna like just find like a little. I don't want to say ball because cats are a BALL.
Ball?
No, and I'm just gonna try to
I
throw it
can't-
lightly and see what
I
happens.
can spell.
Yeah.
Cats
Like I do
appreciate
talk
my
to ball.
distraction.
So,
Okay.
You
you
need to
And I'm
use
gonna-
your energy.
I'll pretend, and then I'll like still be holding it and see how far Cats runs down the hallway.
So when you throw another object down the hall, it goes about what you would expect, based
Okay.
on your experience throwing things, and yeah, it's kind of like, oh, okay, nothing unique. It's just all of a sudden the hallway got really long as you entered that floor. Are you going to look at any of the rooms?
Yeah, might as well
That'd
check.
be
Okay.
silly.
Suppose if the rooms were added as we shot into the hallway, then it stands to reason they were either generated or repeats of the same room.
So you're gonna take a look and then enter the room.
I shall inspect the room.
Okay, roll an investigation.
That's a nat 20.
So in investigation, that should be a perception check. So you got a nat 20 on it. Okay. You are trained in perception, so that gives you a +2 to your roll. And perception uses wisdom. You will get 3 stats with bonuses to them. Do you wish to have a wisdom bonus?
Yes.
That's a +3 to your wisdom.
Excellent.
Comes out to a 25 on a nat 20. That's a critical success in this case. You find quite a lot, actually. This room is full of stuff. It definitely hasn't been lived in. It's not like anybody's come up here to stay and actually spent time in this room. But there is a on the writing desk in this room. It's basically somebody, looks kind of like a hotel room, right? There's a writing desk. There's a bed where somebody could sleep, a small wardrobe to put stuff in. That's it. And so as you enter, you notice that the bed is fairly new. It looks the design is fairly new in your eyes. What you as opposed to being really old and worn out. The room is immaculately clean, and on the writing desk is a journal.
All right, I'll take a look in this journal.
Yes, creature of cloth, let us read together.
All right, what you got in here?
All right, so
Uh,
you have to choose. You all speak two languages. You speak Common and your and for Cats and Bufus, they speak their ancestry languages, the ancestral languages. And Petit Charles may pick one other language of any type to speak, such as Sylvan, Elven. You could speak Draconic, Abyssal, anything like that.
Okay. Jeez, I just want to, whatever I can speak with my friends.
Plus, because you have a +3 to your intelligence, you get 3 additional languages.
Holy, I got so many friends. Okay. Oh boy. So I get common and then 3 more? Or 4 more? Oh boy. All right. All right.
So you want to select those now. Tell me what they are as you select them.
Okay. I put Sylvan.
Uh-huh.
I'll do. God, there's so many to choose from. Okay, I'll do a nice common one. I feel like I'll do Dwarvish.
Okay.
Why not? And 2 more. Let's go a little wild with it. You know what? Maybe Petit Charles knows Abyssal. Maybe he knows some Abyssal. We don't know why.
Okay.
And 1 more. Yeah, let's go with a real out of the. Let's do like an elemental language.
Primal is the elemental
Primal,
language.
yeah. Let's do that one. We don't know why. Let's go. Let's build a weird fucking character. Here we go. Yeah. So I have Common, Sylvan, Dwarvish, Abyssal, and Primal.
This journal is in Abyssal.
Oh boy, I can read this. All right. What's it say? What's it say?
It's strange. It describes the events based on your reckoning of about 500 years ago of a minor demon, some succubus or incubus that was stuck here at some point, or maybe even just a little imp that got stuck here, and they're writing about how each floor has something unique to be found. And if you can find all 12 items, you get to leave.
Okay. Is there any sort of indication of how to search for the unique item on each floor?
Yeah, there's discussion of what this particular creature did on each floor, and in the notes there's also discussion of how other people found each of those items, and how none of them, and it sticks in your brain that not a single one of them is the same.
Okay, so it's different every time.
It's different every time.
Okay, and we don't know how we got to the tavern. We just appeared there.
You just appeared here.
Okay, or we just achieved consciousness in the tavern.
You have memories of your life before. You have some information like, oh yeah, I know these two. I know, we were traveling together to do something, but you don't really remember any of these specifics. It's like general thoughts and feelings are there, but not
Okay.
anything else.
Okay.
The last entry in the journal says, I have found 11. Now I go to the attic.
Oh, okay.
And that's the last entry in the journal.
Okay, so either he made it to the attic and got out, or just died on the way.
I hope the former.
Yeah. Okay. So we have to find a unique item. Is it like we each need to find 12 unique items, or our party needs to find 12 unique items?
The journal does not have any clue.
Okay.
But then again, the journal was written by a demon. They don't work with others well.
Friggin' demons.
I do not see why we should be dismissive of this
You know what?
individual's personality.
Yeah, that's true. Anyone can be a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess maybe we'll just know him when we see him.
All right. Everybody roll a perception check to finish searching this floor.
Oh, baby.
That was a 2 with my modifiers, so I think 7.
Okay.
I got a 17, but I don't know my wisdom modifier.
Do you want to have one? You only get 3.
So I've got an intelligence modifier.
Uh-huh. Which is
I got a
very
spell
uncommon
book.
for puppets. They start
I'm
at
a
a
smart.
-1, so.
I'm very smart. Very, very smart, Petit Charles. Well, if I have a spell, I feel like it's lucky I got my spell book. I got a spell book and I got an intelligence modifier because usually use intelligence. No, I'll just go with what I got, what I rolled, straight roll.
Okay. And you
17, by the way.
You are trained in perception as well.
Oh boy, oh boy.
And
So that's a +1?
yep, that would be a +1, yeah.
Okay, so I got an 18 then.
Okay, and how did cats do? And do you need a perception and do you need a wisdom modifier?
No. I rolled a 6, and to make it extra bad, it landed on another dice that then rolled a 1.
Brutal.
However, I am going to give you a wisdom modifier. This is one of your 3. You don't get a choice.
Okay.
You get a +3 in wisdom, but you are expert in perception.
Okay. I'm so good at finding things.
Yeah, in fact,
I always find the best sticks.
in fact, your nose led you all to the room, but it was Petit Charles that found the item in the room. Just like Bufus had found the book, but was unable to read it, and had to give it to Petit Charles. You all worked together to find the items.
Mm-hmm.
So, in this room, there is a skeleton. What Petit Charles notices about this skeleton is that it has a silver tibia.
A silver tibia? That's an arm bone.
No.
That's a leg bone.
Yes.
Listen, I'm a doll. I don't have any bones.
I
Fair.
am so good at bones.
Yes. In
Yeah.
fact,
Tibia.
That's how you found this item. Was you could smell the bones, and when you went in, that's when the silver tibia was kind of. You were totally distracted by chewing on a femur. I'm sure. But the silver tibia is kind of strange, particularly because the only bone that's usually made out of metal is teeth, when the rest are not.
Right. Of course.
Perhaps this was a rich person who broke something in an injury. Wanted to
Perhaps.
show off a reinforced tibia.
Famously, tibias, I think, are inside most people's bodies. So, unless a skeleton
Suppose
did this after, like a skeleton with a little bit of swagger, I mean, that could be cool. Should we take it?
suppose
The sentient buccaneer
Yes.
skeleton, instead
Yeah.
of getting a peg leg, got a
It's got a silver tib. Yeah.
yeah. No,
Well,
are you gonna take it?
Suppose you
grab it?
expected a werewolf bite.
Specifically in that one.
Yes.
right. Where else going to bite me? I'm going tibia first. Clang.
Perhaps this was a
Ah,
werewolf who
protected.
knew well.
Right.
But why would it be just the tib?
Yeah.
I'm not here to judge.
So, are you taking the tibia?
Yeah,
obviously.
All right.
Obviously.
All right. So, you have found the tibia. When you walk out of the room, there's nothing else on this floor. It literally is just the one room in the staircase going up or down.
Whoa. Do we think that counts as our item?
I will believe so, but be open to opportunities or other options.
Well,
We do
there's
not
no other
even know.
rooms. There's just stairs now.
It is the safest assumption, but an assumption nonetheless.
You hear
It's not picking up.
It's not making any noise. Rattle, rattle,
Yeah.
rattle, 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 rattle,
Dis-
rattle,
Discord
rattle, rattle,
recognizes that that's not a voice and is not sending it through.
it's
rattle.
a
Chicka, 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 chicka.
metallic rattling noise.
Oh,
Oh.
it's a leash for walkies.
It's definitely not. It's kind of sounds like insects skittering on metal, like metal insect legs on metal pipes from the
Oh.
basement.
That's never good. Well, we're on the first
Oh,
floor, the
yes.
basements.
That's two
The
The
floors
simple
below you.
pirates.
Should we check it out?
Yes.
The wisest
Okay.
decision is not to, but of course that means we shall.
Michelle. Look, I only know 2 spells in this book. I've been reading through it. And I've got Dizzying Colors and Force Barrage, but it says brackets Magic Missile. So,
Force Barrage is the PF2 revised name for Magic Missile.
yeah, I realized that when I was writing it down. I was like, wait, this thing feels like Magic Missile.
That's
And then it's
exactly
like
what it is.
click Legacy version, and I'm like, oh, it is just Magic.
Yep,
Yeah.
it is. It's
Ah.
just what it is. So, all right. So,
And color spray.
are you going
I got
down
color spray too.
towards the basement, following the clinking noise?
I suppose we shall follow
Yeah.
this adventure in a non-Euclidean manner.
I mean, we got to find 11 more things, and 2 of them are in the basement. So why not?
So
Who
you go
says that
down.
each item is on each floor?
You
The eyeball guy, Henry.
Fair enough.
So when you get to the floor, you notice it's a pull door, but there's no handle. There's points sticking out, like you could slide the silver tibia into it.
Oh, well, don't give us the answer right away. Let us get there.
No, this one you get the answer. It's pretty straightforward in this part. To pull
All right.
it open.
I guess we'll use get cats. Can we see the bone? Give it, drop. Cats, drop it.
We can take you for some ice cream after this if you give us the bone.
Eyes go wide, drops the bone into his hands, shoves it into the slot.
Yeah.
What a good boy you are.
Yes.
So-
The best
Yes,
boy.
yes, yes. Thank you.
So you pull open the door, and you enter the basement where the tinking sound is.
Oh,
It's
wait.
very
So
loud
if I
in
understand, we went on floor 1. We went down to the lobby. We said, "What's up, Henry?" And then we went to the basement.
Yep.
Opened the. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha. Now we're in the
here.
basement.
Yep, we're using European floor numbering system. There is
Sure.
bar, and above that is 1. Below that is
Yeah.
B1.
Okay.
Blunt.
Okay. All right. Well, it's pretty loud down here. Let's go see what's making this noise.
Yes, we shall.
Yeah, you are. As you enter, you find in this space a faint sound.
Oh, I think
A whooshing
Yeah, I lost connection.
sound coming through.
It's really just, it's not letting you do
It's-
sound effects.
It's just not letting me do sound effects. It's
Yeah.
going to be kicking from my mic to the viewers. So anybody watching
Oh,
will
okay,
hear
okay.
my sound effects. I'll just do it and then describe it, right?
Sure. Okay, so we got some whooshing. It's very, very well sounded out, I'm sure. All right, well,
The tinking,
Yeah.
once you get in the room and the door shuts behind you automatically, the whooshing starts and the tinkling stops.
whooshing and tinkling. Is it dark in here?
Yeah, it's fairly dark
Yeah.
in here.
Can I see if I have like a little torch in my little like overalls pouch? I can try to like click magnet onto it.
You could pull out a torch, one of you. Sure, I know one of you said they have a book of matches too.
Yes,
Sure,
allow
I'll get
me
it.
to ignite.
Ah,
And
maybe
then
someone
Rufus ignites.
someone else can hold this. I think I might be full of straw, so maybe I don't
Oh,
need to hold
right.
this one.
I am covered in slime. I shall be safe.
Yeah, you hold on to this this flaming torch. I didn't really think that
Such is the
through.
way of the Hellbender.
The
Right.
Is
Hellbender.
Gripply's oil flammable? Find out this time on Secrets of the Small Gods.
All right, yeah, we got a torch. What do we see? What do we see?
You see, well, for the three of you, it's something you've never seen before, but in real life, you could describe it as an old, like 1890s boiler room.
The boiler.
Okay, all right.
Giant boiler, unlit, coal fired, and there's a little furnace off to the side that has one of those, like, mouth grates that opens like when you pull a lever.
Okay, sure.
The boiler.
Is there a four-armed man that looks kind of like Dr. Robotnik and a bunch of soot sprites by any chance?
There is not
I just saw that movie last week.
Yeah.
in theaters.
It's
oh wait, no,
it's
wait,
giving
that would've
Spirited
been last
Away.
month.
No, I was
Yeah.
hanging out and dinner with a friend.
Yeah, no.
Anyway,
back
okay.
in August it
What
was in
if we
theaters
got to the
again.
boiler?
Mononoke
Yeah.
was in theaters in September, and this month I saw an ad for Howls? Was it Howls? I don't know. I might have it backwards. They
I
do it like
apologize for
every
the
year where
diversion.
G Kids gets one of those in special. So
I was gonna say, is that
Uh,
just like a your theater thing, or is that
it's limited runs at AMC theaters that they do with G Kids. So there's like an AMC theater. So I think there's
Aw,
three
damn.
of them in my like entire metro of like 3 million people.
damn? We don't have an AMC here. I got a Regal and I got a B&B.
You might find it at a Regal, depending on
Yep.
depending on the G Kids licensing. I don't know.
Oh boy, do I regret
I
taking
didn't
us
watch
down
it, but
this
I know we
pathway.
have it at a Regal.
So you are in
The
the
only-
boiler.
The boiler. All
The
right.
unboiling
Well,
Not the boiler
boiler.
itself, just the boiler room. This is a big boiler.
What are we gonna do?
It's probably it's so if you've ever seen your standard water heater for most apartment complexes, it's about 3 times that size.
sure. Who amongst us?
And when I say
it's
that,
unlit. It's
the
unboilered.
it's not on fire, but it's just a giant boiler. It's really hard to describe how boilers look to people who've never
No,
seen
I get
them.
it. We
But
got it.
It's
We
a
got it.
it's a big fucking metal cylinder with pipes that come out of it, and
Well,
a
you throw
little
fire
hatch at
into
the
it.
bottom for fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except
Well,
this
let's-
I
one's
played
like,
all Abe's Odd, or
you know, it's like 3 of them half connected, like weirdly shaped. It's yeah, those old boilers. I had one in a building once. I had to fix it once. That was weird.
Great. Let's put fire in this thing. What do we think? We got to find some coal. Let's light it up. Right? That's probably what we got to do. Boiler's got to be lit. It doesn't feel like it's, let's do it. Why not?
Yes.
All right. How do we do that?
Who has coal?
Do we have coal anywhere?
Do I have
There's
coal?
no coal
You're gonna have
around.
to search for coal. So that would be your perception.
All right. What if all of us are bad for a whole year and then Santa will bring us coal?
I don't know if I could be bad.
Oh, that's true. You're so good. You're so good. You're so
Yes.
good.
Yes.
I do not trust the flammability of the boiler.
Yeah. Well, I rolled a 12 for my perception. Oh, 13. Pardon me.
that's a 10.
Also a 10.
Okay.
This dice sucks every time I use it.
And it's loud. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it all works. You find coal dust underneath a
It's on my hands.
underneath a little metal spout.
Well, we scrape all of it up. Maybe we'll make 1 coal.
The
Or
metal
perhaps
spout
we would just hold
is the
ourselves.
coal flue.
The coal
Coal
chute?
chute. Sorry, coal chute. Flues are the chimneys. This is a chute.
All right. So is there like a lever on the side of it or anything? Can I use my little magnet hands to like climb up the coal chute and see if there's like a thing?
So which one of you wants a strength modifier?
Oh, me for sure.
Okay. That you get this die really likes you guys. It rolled another 3.
Hell yeah.
Can I also have a strength modifier? I feel like that's important for champions? Question mark.
There's no class.
Yeah, but
No class involved here.
a spell book, I definitely need to have high strength.
You're right that there's no class involved
No
here.
class involved here at all.
All right.
So you're asking for a strength mod. Okay. You got
why
a
not?
1 because you asked for it.
Oh, I thought you said it
Because I
gave
gave
me
you
a
get
3.
the plus. No.
Oh,
no,
I
no.
get the plus 3.
Petite has the plus 3.
Gotcha,
Cats
gotcha.
has a plus 1.
I understand. All right. Well, let me see if I can shimmy on up here.
You okay? Roll me
King.
a strength
Zing.
check. Straight up strength. You are not
Zing.
trained in strength.
Oh, that's a 10 plus 3, 13.
13. You've gotten it's stuck. There's something that's caused it to be stuck.
Oh, it's stuck.
It's stuck.
I would like to. I don't have like when I knock on it with my little like cloth fist, it doesn't do anything. So I'm going to take the end of my knife and kind of bang on the above the where the little like the part that's stuck and below and see if like one side is hollow, just to be like, okay, there is coal above it.
There is coal above it.
Okay. We got to get this lever unstuck.
Okay. How are you
I
going
don't-
to unstick the lever? What are you going to do? I mean, your strength alone wasn't quite enough.
Wasn't quite enough.
Perhaps if we put weight on it.
Yes. Or we pull it. Does it look like because I'm up by it, does it look like it's just like I have to pull the door out and it falls, or it's like an actual like this way or this way?
Coal chutes are a this way.
Okay, so I can
Is that
pull
way
a
you can
slider
stop-
onto the.
That's the only way to make sure it stops.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so I think I have to pull it out, but I can't grab it and I can't pull it. So we need some kind of either way to like clamp on and like really pull it with a lot of force, or maybe like pry it somehow. So I don't know. Do we have a crowbar or do we have like rope we can tie onto it and everyone like pull together?
Oh, of course we have rope.
Everyone has rope.
Everyone has rope. Everybody is born with 50 feet of rope.
Welcome to D&D. Everybody now has a 10-foot pole, 50 feet of rope, 6
Yep.
pitches.
I
Ball
knew
bearings.
you
Sorry.
isekai'd us to D&D.
No, this is not Isekai due to D&D.
Oh, you
Oh.
live here?
We've been here the whole time.
Oh
No, this is not Game Changer or Make Some
Ding,
Noise.
ding, 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 ding. Okay, well, so was that a fun joke or do we actually have rope? Because like if we can tie some rope on here, let's
Okay,
try
so
to wrench it open.
You find a chain in the room.
A chain works. Okay.
That works real
The
good.
chain is
Look into that.
attached to a bloody manacle.
Huh.
Oh, so something that we can kind of use as like a okay, that's even better actually.
A bloody manacle. How big is the like aperture of this manacle? We're talking wrist, neck, waist? Question mark. Like what are we
Wrist.
saying? Wrist. Okay.
It might not be quite enough to clamp down on the the slide, but you could use it to hook around the slide and pull.
Sure. Also, the manacle does like it closes on my wrist, but I can just pull my whole.
You are too
Hand through.
small for the manacle.
I'm too squishy. Okay, well let's try to loop this on here, and then we can pull. We can like tug of war it. Are you good at tug of war, Cats?
I am so good. I'm so good at tug of war. I am the best at tug of war. No one has ever beat me at tug of war except for
Yeah.
those times where they do.
Yeah.
Because I
Well-
let them, because I am a good boy.
Yeah, this one wants you to give it your best shot, and I'll help you. And Boofus, you help pull too, right? We'll like latch it on and try to pull the chute open.
Okay,
You gonna help us? Yeah, we can do it.
everybody
Sure.
roll strength.
Yeah. Ooh.
Please?
Oh, that's not terrible.
That is a 3.
I got a 14.
So I got stuck on the side.
I got a 6.
The 14 plus the others is sufficient.
This fucking puppet is jacked. Sorry for swearing so much.
Everybody gets 7.
You all working together, pop it open, and it's not coal that comes out.
Oh no, it's like blood or something. Okay.
It's skulls,
Sure. Yeah, naturally.
naturally.
All right. Let's find the silver skull and let's get out of here.
Bones!
By the next move.
There is no silver skull.
Okay, so it's not silver bones that'll get us out of here.
I
Roll
am going to
perception.
find the one that is different.
Perception.
Yep.
Here come perception.
Everybody roll
Plus 2.
perception.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Okay, good.
That's an 18.
I got 6.
I got a 16 plus a bunch of stuff because expert.
Yep. So, the two of you who have good perception find the skull that says something in one of its eye sockets.
Oh.
It looks like a large diamond.
I've played the White Chamber.
This is the lich's eye.
When
Oh,
you
no.
when you
Fighting a lich.
are you going to pull it out of it or just leave it in the skull?
I mean, take it out. Come on, what are we doing here? We're playing a game. Let's take it out.
The
Come on.
skull's not
let's
important.
go.
Only the eye is.
Yeah, let's go. I have Agamotto this stuff. Let's grab it
This
out of
is
here.
the weirdest game of Hangman.
Yeah.
I've seen weirder, but perhaps I have said too much.
So when you pull it out, you realize it's not a diamond, or at least not just a diamond. It's hard to tell because it's large.
Mhm.
It's a doorknob.
Oh, yes, it is a doorknob.
Diamond doorknob?
A
a
diamond doorknob. Okay. I see your
Oh,
game.
if we unpressured it and applied a bunch of cold, it would become enough coal to power this boiler.
That's it is. It's the reverse. We got to reverse engineer this thing into coal and get that boiler going.
Yeah.
So you found a diamond doorknob stuck in the eye socket of a skull.
I
How-
reckon this probably opens up another floor. That's my guess.
How big is the skull if a doorknob was in the eye socket? Or how small is this doorknob?
It's a giant skull.
Okay.
Like a small giant, but a giant's skull, probably.
So a medium.
And it was stuck in one of the... Okay.
It's just
Okay.
kind of weird, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. Like size doesn't matter. That's
Not at
not...
all.
I didn't mean...
That's what they say. Size doesn't matter.
I've done a lot of purposeful innuendo over the course of this episode. That wasn't one of them.
Right. Okay, so we're in basement 1.
Yep.
So is there like a doorway to basement 2 down here? Or do we have to like crawl through the boiler or something?
So you guys, there's nothing in the room. You're gonna have to go open the door and get out.
Oh, okay. Like that's where the staircase is. All right. Well, do we think we got it? Feels like we maybe got it.
Yeah.
We might as well go out, right?
It's a doorknob in the eye of a skull that was in the boiler chute
Yeah,
in a hole in the bottom of the sea.
of course. Yeah, naturally.
But I am already a frog.
Well, let's go. I'm getting very dirty in here, and I think my little overalls are getting all scuffed. I hope people will still want to
At
be my
least
friend.
your skin isn't
It's okay.
absorbent.
Okay.
We'll just throw you in the wash.
So you guys leave the room.
Gentle cycle only.
What do you do when you leave the room? Leave the floor? Like you go out to the stairwell. What do you do?
Should
Down.
we
Try to descend.
go down to B2, and then we're done on the bottom, and then we just gotta up.
No,
The whole
you're
way?
not. You're just gonna ignore the bone, the silver leg bone, the tibia.
Oh no, we're gonna take our tibia back.
Well,
Okay.
we can't. Okay.
You
It's
pull
the
it out.
Like,
hardest
is this-
party.
You take it with you. You pull it out. The door is shut. Okay.
The way is
Is it-
shut.
Is this like
It's made by
Sierra
Nozoki
logic
Bit.
of just like, oh, we're done with this now?
Yeah.
No, this is not King's Quest
Right.
logic where things just disappear. You may need them
I-
later.
I try combining the diamond with the bone. Nothing happened. Okay. All right. Moving on.
Well, kind of. It looks like you
Oh.
could use it as a walking stick if you inserted the bottom of the one part. It's a little
Yeah, yeah.
weird. It's like you could maybe make it work, but not
All right.
great.
This doesn't look like it should go together.
Right.
Well, let's take our 2 doorknobs, our 2 door things, and head downstairs.
There's no door at the bottom of the stairs.
Ah,
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
I know this.
What if-
Melon. No, didn't work.
What if we put the doorknob where a knob would be if there were a door and then turn it?
Yeah.
Let's let's have you all roll perception checks.
Okay.
Gee,
that's
Henry,
a
your
16.
puzzle's super easy, Henry. You should have figured this out a long time ago. 9. I got that.
Oh, we're back to bad. 10.
And what did Boofus get over there, Common?
Oh, 16.
16. Boofus
Oh, wait.
hears
Yeah, no, 16.
a giggle coming from above you.
That's my job. You knock it off.
She's gonna fire an arrow like directly above her, like trying to blind shot.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Go ahead and roll an attack if you want to hit. If you want to try and hit.
Maybe not necessarily hit. This is more like a warning shot, but I can still try to roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
shot an
roll.
arrow.
14 plus any modifiers. I got Dex +1, so 15.
15 at least. Okay. And you're proficient in the bow, so that gives you another +1. So that's a 16.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you hear a little voice go, "That wasn't nice.
Oh no.
I'm not going to give you anything."
What about me? We could be friends.
But we like things.
I could be your
I
buddy.
apologize. I meant to do a warning shot. I did not expect for it to be successful. We do not know if you are friend, nor if you are foe.
And now you won't ever know. And you hear a door
Oh.
I
shut.
suppose not.
So did our diamond door work or what?
Nope.
Nah, rats.
There's no
Oh.
place to put a knob. Trying to put it where a knob would go didn't work. Nothing.
Hmm.
If
I
I
wonder-
In the
allow
air.
myself, a known creature, if I allow myself to be the sole target of your hatred, shall you allow my party to remain undeterred?
There's no response.
Maybe we have to reset the room. Like we go back upstairs and come down and see if it like resets.
We can try, although I believe that was a sapient entity.
Well,
one that
you
I
know.
assume was a threat.
So,
second is
so
Flynn.
a door shut above you and went click,
Ah,
and that was it.
okay. So that's okay. I want to look up into that. You still got that torch there, Boofus?
Yes, I
Shine that
do,
torch up there. Get it away from me, but shine it up.
of course.
It's just more
And
up
she
the
does.
stairs. The stairs are lit through windows on the outside.
Yeah, the stairs are lit. All right. Well, can we? I hope we can go back out the door. We didn't get locked in this staircase forever. Oh, I don't eat or drink. I could be someone's friend
there's no
forever.
door between the staircase and the bar.
Gotcha.
So
I understand. It's hard to imagine it, you know.
it is. It is a little weird. So like think open staircase area, like you'd have a grand staircase going up, but there's also one going down right underneath it. So it kind of goes
Yeah.
like this.
I gotcha. All right, let's talk about this brick wall at the bottom. What are we working with? Is it a solid stone wall? Is it like bricks? What material are we working with?
It is solid stone as far as you can tell. There's nothing
no
down here
breaks,
for you that could
No
work.
texture. Okay.
There's
Okay.
nothing that could open this door.
Nothing. No marks. No anything. Okay. Well,
Nope.
maybe we don't have what we need to open this one, and we should come back to it. What do you think, gang?
Perhaps. But perhaps it should just be you two. I did not expect to make an enemy out of a potential friend.
Well, that's okay. We can always make friends. We're friends till the
Yeah.
end.
You can. I have made a foe.
Oh. Okay. Well, it won't be fun. It won't be as fun if you're sitting down here in the dark, grumping all day. Come on, let's just keep going.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. And I'll put my little like cloth nub in like your sticky hand.
I do not know if this is more unpleasant for you or for me.
It's probably a tie, and then we start walking
like-
up the stairs together.
You can watch as as it sort of seeps in and discolors the like tip.
Yeah. It's soaking into my fabric.
All right. So you get
And she
up the
pulls away, and there's
stairs.
like fabric, like debris stuck in her hand.
Yeah, you got fibers on your hand.
Yeah, you get to the top of the you get up and you wind up on you see the first floor door, the first floor entryway area, that door, nothing's changed there. You can enter and exit the floor, no problem, but it's still just the one room for you now. There's no further sections to the first floor.
Can we keep going up to the second floor?
You keep going up. There's no door at the second floor, what would be the second floor landing. There's nothing there.
Hmm.
And so you go up even farther and you wind up at the 5th floor.
Okay.
And on that floor, there is a door without a knob.
Buddy, let's go.
I know
You
what
got
to
that
do. I
diamond
know what to do.
growing
I know
up?
what to do.
Use it, use it, use it.
Puts it in the door, turns it exactly as he did downstairs, but this time with a door.
And it opens. The door opens. And do you take the knob with you or leave it there?
Let's leave it there and then like we'll solve the room and then take it on our way out. Or do you think we need it?
You don't know at this point. You might need it.
Well, we did take the tibia and we were fine, but I
The
feel like
tibia
that might have
didn't
been a
let you
mistake.
take it. It swung open and then it swung closed behind you.
Oh, Schneebles. All right, well, can we take it? Can we take it?
You can. You can take it out.
All right, let's take it out.
Okay.
We'll hang on to it. Assuming the door closes behind us.
The door closes behind you. There is
Right,
no
sure,
knob on
sure,
the
sure.
back of the door.
Okay, I know what to do. I know what to do. I know what to do.
Okay, but later, in a minute.
Okay.
Let's look inside the room.
Okay, so this is again another floor, and it's larger, and there's a lot of doors along it, but the hallway
Okay.
only goes one way, whereas on the first floor it went 2 ways.
Oh, okay, all right.
And you see what looks like a marionette
I don't like that.
standing there holding a doorknob.
Are you
Hello,
the one
friend.
that I fired against.
Same hat.
Hi.
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 Come and get it. And then it runs into a room.
Okay.
All right, let's go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it.
I'm so good at fetch. I will run into the same room.
I need everybody to roll a D8.
My God, more dice.
Told you.
That should
more
be-
dice.
Everybody remember at the beginning where Jen said all you'll need is a D20?
I do remember that. I remember that
Yeah.
very clearly.
So rule number 1, the game master lies.
You'll need a D20.
So wait,
And-
so
Also, there was.
do we need to roll or is that a
You-
lie?
You do need to roll.
What if we
I
like
don't know what's
that?
real anymore.
It's like I tried to teach my kids. Your grandfathers lie, but you need to learn how to tell what is the lie and what is the truth, so that you don't get in, so that you can actually have fun with them.
Gotcha.
It's not been a good time, and my kids are, one of them just turned 16.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I've got a 1 on that roll, so I'm really excited for what's about to happen.
Okay.
I got a 5.
And a 3. Awesome. So, as you walk down the hall, you can see the doors are all numbered like 1, 3, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, and a 9, and then 2 through 10 on the other side. Okay.
Sure.
And you're pretty sure that marionette-like creature opened a door. You're pretty sure it opened and went into a door 7.
Pretty sure. All right, well, let's go lucky 7.
Okay.
So you open the door, you walk in, the door shuts behind you. The room is empty at the moment.
Look up for the marionette strings.
And then the music starts.
Yeah, I don't
And
like
you
that
all
either.
and so now the music, since this is a not horror house, is the Scooby-Doo music.
Which
and you
Scooby-Doo
all
music?
leave the room you're in.
The
Exit
the
in
Yakety
rooms
sax.
numbers 1, 3, and 5. You all open different doors. And across the hall from you in a different room, room 4, no, room 6. Room 6, opening the door is the Rionette.
All right, I'm gonna run directly into the room across from me.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
I'm
about
going
the
to
rest
run
of you?
back in the room I came out of.
Yeah.
You go back in the room you came out of.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going
and
across the hall.
What does?
I'm gonna fire an arrow at like the door
Okay.
to
Rufus!
see if I can like keep it open.
Stop firing arrows.
Okay. So you shoot an arrow to against the back of the door so that when it shuts, it doesn't fully shut.
Yes.
Okay. Roll an attack. That's a good choice. I like that.
Thank you. That is a 10 plus 1 plus 1, so 12.
12. You do hit it into the back of the door. You're not
Mhm.
certain if it will prevent it from closing based on how your this specific shot, but it might. It might do at least something for a little bit.
Cool.
Right, well, I'm going, straight across.
Okay, everybody roll another d8.
8.
3.
Okay. So the door that door 6, the one that the Rionette was in, doesn't fully shut initially, and it takes a couple of bangs for it to actually shut all the way. It did slow it down. We know you, Billy, went from room 1 to room 2, right across the hallway. What do
yes, I did.
Boofus and what does Boofus do since Cats went back into the same room?
Do we see the marionette anywhere?
You saw it at room 6. You were at and you shot to try and keep the door open. Do you try to run into that room before the door shuts, or?
Sure.
Okay. All right. This is on me this time. I need my D percentile. Come on.
If I know anything about Scooby-Doo, I'll need to tiptoe backwards out of a room while somebody else is tiptoeing backwards, and then we'll bump into each other in the middle of the hallway.
Okay. Not high enough on the D percentile, so you do not get there in time before the door shuts, and you go back into the room. And when you all open the door again to come out, you see the Rionette in a different door than all of you. And the door you opened is the door number that you're looking out of, obviously.
Door number 8.
In this case, it's door number 3. So what happens is Boofus is looking out above, and the Rionette is looking out below from the same room.
Oh! Boofus!
Can I try to use like a frog tongue to I mean, I know frogs don't actually have like long stretchy Yoshi tongues, but
You're right next to it.
Still
Yeah,
long
you
enough.
can try and grab it with a tongue. Sure,
They-
that's a
they
unarmed
do-
attack.
Yeah.
You are not proficient.
They do in
unarmed.
Pathfinder though.
Yeah.
Alright, so I rolled a nat 1.
You try to sticky down and catch it, and instead you get the floor. You just missed.
Yep.
Outright missed.
I have not missed this taste of dust and decay.
And everybody roll. What does everybody do with their doors now?
So we're all in room 3? Or
No, just those two are in room 3.
Okay.
Because you
I'm in
opened
room
door
8.
8.
Okay, so I'm staring out of room 8. Across from me would be room 7.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna try firing at as many doors as possible to lock them all open.
Or shut, you mean?
Oh, like yeah, every open door to make sure they don't shut.
Oh yeah, you don't have the time to do that. The door's it's just popping in and out. So are you going to stay in the room you're in or try to go to a different room? That's the only question at this point.
I'm gonna stand in the doorway.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna run down the hallway to door 3 because I can kind of see this marionette. I'm gonna try to like
Okay.
run from 8 to 3. That's
Okay.
where I'm heading.
And what is Cats doing?
Cats is running randomly between doors.
Okay. So Cats needs to roll a d8.
1.
Oof.
Cats runs into room 8, which was just opened by your friend Petit Charles, and you and then you come popping out of room 1, and the Rionette ran up to from room 3 to room 2, went through that room, and pops out right across from you where you're standing at door number 3.
Am I still in the doorway for door number 3?
Yes, you are. Door number 3 was
can I-
not an option. I had to roll twice.
Can I grab it?
Roll an unarmed attack. If Petit Charles also wants to try and do something because the Rionette is there.
It's a 13.
13, okay.
Plus any modifiers, but I didn't think I have any for unarmed.
All right. And what door did Cats come out of again?
Out of 3.
Out of
Right?
3. You can't come out of 3, so re-roll.
Oh no,
Yes.
1. Sorry.
1. So you're just a little bit away. And Billy, is Petit Charles going to try and catch the Rionette?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll an unarmed attack. And what is Cats going to do?
Ooh, I got a 10 on the die, and I don't know what to add. Maybe 3?
What's the
strength?
last place the marionette was seen?
It ran from room 3 to room 2, and then popped out at room 4. So it's literally right
Okay.
next to you.
I am going to try and grab it.
Okay, roll an attack.
Okay.
Unarmed attack. You are proficient in unarmed attacks,
Yes.
Nice.
or I should say,
'Cause
trained in
you're
unarmed
s-
attacks.
That is
So good
that
at
is,
fetching.
that is a 9 before thing.
So you get a 9 plus 1, and Billy, you got a 10 plus your 3 strength,
Hell yeah.
and Boofus got a
13.
14. Boofus hits.
Cool.
You've caught
This
the
is the friend.
Rionette. The Rionette has a
But-
doorknob.
Give us that doorknob, you silly friend.
You won
Yes,
the game.
I-
Of course, I'll give you the doorknob.
What a fun game.
Hands you the doorknob.
There's a round 2, is there not?
I don't play round 2. I'm only round 1.
Oh,
You
And
give us
then
advice for
collapses
round
to the
2.
floor like a marionette whose strings have been cut.
oh, that's it. There's a tiny little like one of these wooden teeth is actually hiding a cyanide capsule.
You have the doorknob. When you go back to
I shall
the
keep them.
when you go back to the stairwell, the door's gone.
What material is this doorknob made out of?
This doorknob appears to be a emerald.
Emerald.
It's
Door.
cut like it's traditional emerald cut. You know that square cut you'd get on the traditional emerald cut. And it's got a doorknob. It's set to and it has a number. It has a number on it etched into it.
Oh, what number is etched into it?
11. But there were only 10 rooms.
There's no 11th floor in this place either. What the? Wait.
Ah, there's now. So I want you all to roll a perception check, because y'all.
Oh, no,
went up
this
to
is for the
find
attic.
The door to the stairwell had disappeared.
Oh, that's another nat 20 plus 5.
Okay, I got 11 and I don't care. What's up, Froggo?
Nice.
7.
All right. So Boofus noticed that when door number 4 was opened right across from her, when she'd caught the Rionette, there was another door in that room.
Door in this room.
Yes, behind here. I shall take our friend's body in case they wish to inhabit it again.
When you come
And she
back
puts it
after
in the
having
quiver.
walked up to the stairwell, the body is gone.
The room
Never
resets. We
mind.
should have gone back down.
It's just
There's
that
not enough memory to remember it, so the rooms have to reset after you leave every time.
inside that room it looks just like it looks almost identical to the room you were in on the 4th floor and the other rooms you've gone into up here, except there's another door on the other side of the room that has the like hotel like numbering 11 on it.
So does this door, like, I'm obviously like, it doesn't really matter, but like from our perception of the room, should this door lead to either one of the rooms on either side of us or through the back wall of the hotel? Like if I'm imagining the box of the room and like the hallways this way, is the door 11 like directly across from the main door, or is it off to one side?
It is off-centered from the main door. It's centered on the wall as opposed to the side, like it does, like, door, so each of the doors doesn't come in directly to the middle of the room. They're a little offside.
Yeah.
This door is centered.
So it should go to like the back alley, but I feel like that's not going to happen. Well, let's open it. No use talking about it. Let's just open this door. I opened the door.
Okay. You put in the emerald doorknob and the door opens into that room. Instead of like all of the ones that were up here, numbers 1 through 10 all opened out into the hallway, which is also very abnormal for any non-Scooby-Doo situation.
Sure.
This door opens into the room like you would expect.
Okay, and I'm going to open the door, detach the doorknob, and like put it in my little overalls pouch, and then like hold the door open and be like, come on, friends, let's go.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
In you go. This room is definitely shouldn't be here because it's definitely hanging off the edge of the building.
Yeah.
But
I'm starting to think this is a crazy hotel.
It is a crazy hotel. There is a spiral staircase on it that goes down one floor. Outside, like almost fire escape level of rickety, but it's enclosed in glass. Like you can't get out, but it's like fire escape levels of rickety.
And are we in another room, or are we like outside the building?
You're outside the building once you go down the spiral staircase.
Okay, interesting.
Like the room is just floating above you, attached to the 4th floor, or
fifth
floor, and then you're going down to the 4th floor, and the spiral staircase spins down, and a little like fire escape walkway comes off of that into the wall, into a door. The door is,
4.
you can open it, no problems. But there's no supports underneath it, and you seem to be enclosed in glass.
Okay, that's some Willy Wonka shit. All right, let's go into this 4th floor room. I mean, seems like that's the only logical thing to do, right? We can't get out. Gotta go down, gotta go out.
Yep.
Agreed.
Would you like to shoot this door before we open it, Boofus, or are you good?
I do not see any reason not to. So she's gonna shoot.
Sure.
You shoot the door. Nothing happens.
Excellent.
And in you go. No big deal, no unexpected things. And you seem to have entered the what would be the normal lobby for the floor,
Okay.
which is, it's like that's weird because you were definitely 3 rooms away from the middle of the floor, but it's a weird, creepy hotel.
Yeah. We should be in a room, but we're in the lobby.
Yep.
Okay, well, let's go. Do we see other hotel rooms like
This
Or is there
floor
anything?
has several hotel rooms. It has several rooms in it. And they're larger rooms, and there are there's only 4 rooms on this floor.
Okay. These are like the suites.
Yeah, you walk onto this 4th floor, you've got like a short hallway and a short hallway, and there's 2 doors in each of those short hallways.
Okay. Well, I'll say, hey, is anyone down here ready to make a new friend? I'll be your friend to the end.
I am ready to make a new friend. Hello. We are already
I
friends, though.
too am here.
You don't hear anything.
Okay. Let's go through one of these doors then. What do you think?
Yes.
I agree.
Okay.
I'm gonna let the D4 decide which door I go to.
Okay.
3.
I'm gonna let a D6 decide which door I go to.
Nice.
So you open door number 3.
Yeah.
Room 3 is, as you thought, a very nice suite. It's got a front room and a place where people can sit, and then it has the bedroom, and in the bed chamber area, it's a nice chamber, and there are 3 chairs sitting in this chamber.
All right. I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna kind of climb up on one of them, but it's hard because I don't bend.
2 of the chairs are next to each other, and one is slightly off from the other 2. Which one do you sit in?
I'll sit in one of the pairs, and then I'll pat the side and be like, I gotta sit with a friend. Who's gonna sit with me?
I can assist.
Okay. Does anyone sit in the solo in the chair that's slightly off on its own?
Cass, you want to sit on? Yeah, are you allowed on furniture? You can sit on the furniture.
Oh my god, I can sit on the furniture.
Yes. It's like we're totally stripping you of like the human parts of your character, and it's just like you're just a dog.
Excuse me. I stripped me of the human parts of my character.
Yes.
Doggo.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, hop up. Hop up. It's okay. Hop up.
Yes. He hops up and he like sits on it with like legs brought up, so like the knees are at the chest and his hands are also down on it.
Does he do one of those like spin around things that dogs do and then lays down?
That would be hard to do in a chair.
It would
Especially
be.
this style wooden chair.
Yeah.
In that, when you sit down, Cats, you hear a dub-dub, dub-dub, dub-dub.
It's the guy I killed earlier and hit under the
Dub-dub.
floorboards.
Do you get out of the chair?
No.
Okay.
I'm allowed on the furniture.
It just keeps getting louder.
Sort of darts his head around.
What are you listening?
Ears perk up.
What is it, boy? What do you hear?
He tries to imitate the noise.
Do we hear this?
You do not.
Okay. Oh, I mean, dogs have really good hearing. That makes sense. I'm a puppet. I think my ears are made of cloth. I got nothing.
Do you even have ears?
I do not. I like move some of the yarn that's my hair, and it's just like a perfectly spherical head. I don't know how any of this works. Well, why don't you see if you can tell where that sound is coming from?
It's and his ears sort of perk up and open. A
It's right below you.
head with all 4 limbs still on the chair, his head bends down and goes under it.
It is.
Down here.
It's down. Yeah, it's right underneath the chair.
Is there a doorway? Is there a door? Cats, is there a door?
Roll a
I mean-
perception.
Who? All of us or cats?
Anyone who's looking.
I'm looking. Ooh, 16.
That's a 18.
3.
So, Boofus notices that that chair is sitting on some loose floorboards.
I believe you should escape from that chair. And we should investigate what is underneath.
Yeah.
So
If
grips
she's able
the
to,
edges
she's
of the
gonna.
chair, moves it. Yeah.
All right, you rip up the floorboards.
Yeah, we'll get into these floorboards.
Okay. You find you find nothing but what appears to be a vulture's eye.
Nice. Okay, well done, Edgar Allan Poe.
Thank you. You haven't
A
even explored
vulture's
the rest of this
eye.
floor yet.
I know. If somebody is like, "Hey, come and check out this new cask of wine I got," do not follow. Absolutely, do not.
Oh, we're gonna run out of time for this special episode, unfortunately.
You want to have some Amontillado?
My-
Yeah.
All right, let's try
Like,
and get
my
through.
my heart out's in 5 minutes.
Huh?
Yeah.
My heart out's in 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Speed run.
yeah. So, do you take the vulture's eye?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
What room do you check next?
I'll go 4. I'll go 4.
Okay.
Just keep going around. 3, 4.
In room 4, there is a really tall window, and there is wrapping upon the windowsill.
Softly rapping. 'Tis the wind and nothing more.
It's a Halloween episode. What can I say?
Yes.
I wish I knew any classic lit. Honestly,
It's Edgar Allan Poe.
I know
Yeah,
that, but this is all like just completely over me.
As soon as you said there's 2 chairs and one, I was like, this is friggin' the Telltale Heart. Okay, I love it.
Yep.
You
All
see,
right, so there's a
Edgar
big
Allan Poe
window.
predicted mumble rap.
Edgar Allan Poe
Lovecraft
could have been a mumble
predicted-
rapper, yeah.
Limp Bizkit.
This is true. Okay, I'm gonna look behind me on the door. Is there a bust of Paris? Sorry, I'm
You know, there
using
is
my
a
own.
bust of Paris upon the top of upon the door,
Amazing.
but the wrapping is continuing.
Okay. I gotta find out what this wrapping is.
I suppose the Durst is yet to come.
When you open the window, there is a raven's feather.
Oh, okay. Just the feather?
Just a feather.
I'm gonna snatch that feather up.
Okay. All right. And we're going to end here for this. Because Tensei's got to run.
Yeah.
We'll talk and see if we can squeeze in one more session before the end of the month to try and finish this off. We'll talk and see what we can do. Otherwise, we'll get together and try and record it and get that up as well to finish off special episode 7, the Halloween not haunted house thing, in which everything
Absolutely.
is a reference to something else.
The unhaunted house.
Yep, the
I should have
unhaunted
seen it
house.
with I should have seen it with the boiler, the Miyazaki boiler room. I should have.
My brain's
seen
still
it
on
coming.
Oddworld.
Everything.
Yeah.
It's everything.
Amazing.
I haven't understood a single reference so far.
I can't wait till we get to the Saw room.
Let me. No,
Billy
no,
will
that
catch
makes it.
2/3 of the references simply because Billy runs a horror podcast. So
It
do
makes it.
that,
It makes
I do
it
that.
super interesting for me to be playing like such a like weird low end. By the way, if you ever say like, hey, there's a stream in 4 hours, you're not using your character, this is the energy I'm gonna bring.
I
Yeah,
was
absolutely.
expecting
Yeah.
that, yes, because this, as I said, this was cut for time. Like all of this, this weird mansion, everything was cut for time. So, but we are,
Yeah.
we're going to end here. We'll let you know when we'll pop up the special stream. We'll chat about it on our Discord and get back to all of you who are watching. Hope you have a wonderful time, and if we don't see you before, we'll finish this in December, if nothing else, because
The Nightmare After Christmas.
Matt can't join us, so we'll finish in December if nothing else.
Okay.
You all have a wonderful
Yeah.
time.